Hey, nice to meet you, Dr. Allen. How you doing?
Good, good. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so I have some exciting news for you. I made a donation to the St. Baldry's Foundation, and along with friends at the MBPA Foundation and St. Baldry's volunteers and donors, we have chosen to specifically fund your research project.
Hey, that's amazing. Thank you so much for the great news. I really appreciate it.
For your research and what you're doing in Africa is amazing and is so interesting. Can you share a little more about it?
Yeah, I'm happy to, and I really appreciate your partnership with St. Baldrick's. I think, as you know, they're a really amazing organization, and this is really a kind of a brand new project that's a little bit risky, but I think it could really shed light on a lot of the causes for childhood cancer that will maybe help us come up with some better solutions. And that we kind of came across this project when we were working with some of our colleagues from Uganda and Malawi, where we were trying to look at differences between the biology of Burkitt's lymphoma cells from American patients and African patients to see, like, is there some biological difference that explains why the disease is so much more common in Africa. And so the goal of this project is really to look at what's the difference between just sort of the immune cells in tonsils of kids from sub-Saharan Africa and kids in the US, and to see if we can identify some of these early changes that lead to developing Burkitt's lymphoma. And I think it'll have huge implications not only for kids in sub-Saharan Africa, but will also tell us ways that maybe we can identify development of lymphoma earlier in the US and give better treatments. We made this remarkable breakthrough that using this drug called rituximab, it's an antibody against B cells, along with chemotherapy, we could cure about 95% of kids with cancer and with Burkitt's lymphoma in the US and Europe. We almost said, okay, well, can we do any better than this? Are we sort of done? Is this mission accomplished? But then, I went with Dr. Poplock to sub-Saharan Africa the following week, and you see all these kids in the units there that have Burkitt's lymphoma that could be treated if we knew a better way to deliver therapy in under-resourced settings. And so it's just kind of one of those, again, one of those challenges that is super compelling. It's scientifically interesting, and I think it's also a way for us to make a huge impact on a group of patients who still have a large unmet need.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for all your work, Dr. Allen.
Oh, my pleasure. Again, I really appreciate your support. It's exciting to have you and your colleagues interested in our work.
After all these news, you make me even more excited. So